Chapter 10 Circles. Circles. What are circles? It is a collection of points equidistant from a fixed point. Circle is a collection of points equidistant from a fixed point. This fixed point is known as center and this distance is known as the radius of the circle. Distance is known as the radius and this fixed point is known as the center of the circle. Then when we draw a circle on a plane, it divides like this. One is interior part of the circle. This is a plane actually, this rectangular plane in which a circle is drawn, and inside the circle, the region inside the circle is known as the interior of the circle. That means inside part is known as the interior of the circle, and outside this is the exterior part, because we are drawing this circle on a plane. It is a rectangular plane. So outside the circle, the region outside the circle is known as the exterior, and this is the boundary of the circle. This is the boundary of the circle. And circular region is the interior together with the boundary is known as the circular region. The interior of a circle together with its boundary is known as the circular region. And chord of a circle, all these you have already learned. Chord of a circle is the line segment joining any two points on the circle. A and B are the points on the circle. On the circle means it should be on the boundary. So it is a line segment joining any two points on the circle. Next is diameter of a circle. It is actually a chord because it is also the line segment joining any two points on the circle. The difference is it passes through the center. It passes through the center of the circle. So it is a chord passing through the center of a circle. And this is the longest chord. When we draw the chords here, it will be smaller than the diameter. So diameter is the longest chord in a circle. Then circumference, already learnt. What do you mean by circumference? It is exactly the perimeter of the circle. So it is actually the total length of the circle is known as, total length of the circle or the perimeter of the circle is known as the circumference of the circle. You know how to find. What's the formula to find the circumference? 2 pi r. Then arc of a circle. Arc is actually a part of a circle. It is actually a part of a circle. Arc is a part of a circle. Then we are discussing major arc and minor arc. Consider this circle. And I have marked some points like this. So consider this arc. This is the smaller one and this is the larger one. The larger one is known as the major arc and the smaller one is known as the minor arc. The larger arc is known as major arc and the smaller arc is known as the minor arc. Here AB is the minor arc and arc ACB is known as the major arc. Do you know how to represent arc? Arc AB. Arc AB is the minor arc and arc ACB is the major arc. So arc is a part of a circle and the longer arc is known as the major arc and the smaller arc is known as the minor arc. Then sector. This also you have learnt. Sector is actually the region bounded by two radii and an arc of a circle. Sector is the region bounded by two radii and an arc of a circle. The region bounded by two radii and an arc of a circle. This is a sector. This is another sector. This one is another sector because this is also bounded by the same radii but another arc. This is bounded by the minor arc and this is bounded by the major arc. So our sector is a region bounded by two radii and an arc of a circle. If the arc is the minor arc, then the sector is known as minor sector. If the region bounded by 2 radii and a minor arc, if the region is bounded by 2 radii and a minor arc, it is known as minor sector. If the arc is major arc, it is known as major sector. Then segment of a circle. Segment is actually the region bounded by a chord and an arc of a circle. The region bounded by a chord and an arc of a circle is known as segment. Segment is the region bounded by a chord and an arc of a circle. If the arc is minor arc, it is known as minor segment. If it is a major arc, then it is known as major segment. So here this AB is this part is the minor segment, and this part, the region bounded by the arc ACB, is known as the major segment. Next is semicircle. What do you mean by semicircle? Semicircle is just half of the circle. So actually it is the region bounded by the half of the circle and the diameter. This part is called the semicircle, or half of a circle is called the semicircle. An arc is a semicircle when it ends with the ends of the diameter. It should be bounded by the diameter. If both the ends are the ending point of the diameters, then the arc is a semicircle. Next note, when two arcs are equal in a circle, that is each is a semicircle, both segments and sectors become the same and each is known as semicircular region. If it is a semicircle, it is bounded by the diameter, then each is a semicircular region. This part is called the semicircular region. Region means it is actually the boundary along with interior. So semicircular region means this boundary along with its interior is known as semicircular region. And homework exercise 10.1, first question and second question. First question is filling the blanks and second is true or false.